Live from the Lucky Wolf in Paw Paw, Michigan. It's Buffalo Buffalo.
It's Buffalo, 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 yeah!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Buffalo Buffalo and 2 Seconds of Daphne's Dance Party.
But the question is, do you know what the song was?
If I stopped to think about it, I could come up with it.
Give me a minute.
I know what it is.
It's a Black Keys song. Gold on the Ceiling.
Let's see. Were you right? No, not Gold on the Ceiling. Jerry, would you like to steal?
It's played at ballparks a lot.
No, that's not Rock and Roll Part 2.
Oh, right. Okay.
Nope,
I thought it was. It sounded like it.
It
is not Gary Glitter. No.
I don't have a guess.
You were on the right track,
It is
though.
Black Keys.
Yes, it is.
Are you going to tell us what it was, or just leave us all hanging here?
Howling for You.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, and we're at the Lucky.
And we're at the Lucky Wolf.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, because Gold was that. Yes.
I love Gold.
I got the right
Ceiling.
band off of like a second and a half. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. So I'm going to declare that since nobody got it, Daphne is the winner tonight.
All
Now,
right.
if you like
that
what
was
you
the game you
heard-
picked, was what song Daphne accidentally plays.
Honestly, it's fun. I look forward to it. Are we going to get a brief dance party or not? It's always fun. Yeah.
No. 1.5 beats is all you get. Or maybe.
That sounds like the worst date ever. So this is Buffalo Buffalo Bingo.
This is Buffalo Buffalo, believe it or not. Yeah.
Really?
How are you guys
Doesn't feel
feeling
like
tonight?
it.
Well, you
good.
know, I thought about taking tonight off and letting the three of you guys roam, but then I wondered if it was going to be like a 4-hour podcast
You
of
thought
punishment.
about letting the buffalo roam?
Mhm.
I did.
But not roam alone.
I didn't want our listeners to suffer, so I decided that I probably should show up. Otherwise, you would be talking for multiple hours.
Oh, we could.
We got to get that submarine back in the air.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, we're adding submarines now. Oh, cool.
Sure, why not?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I'm just winging it.
That
I have no
gondola
idea
needs to
what's
get back
going on.
in the tunnel.
Yes.
Oh, fun! My Audacity just crashed.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Just because it just felt like it.
Mhm.
Jeff, your computer has some issues.
It has a vendetta against you.
Really does. Let's see if it's
Yeah, I'm
gonna.
thinking-
Let me recover here. Well, I know it was not saved
Jeff?
properly because you just fucking stopped.
Jeff,
That's not a me problem here.
I know, Jeff, that you have a MacBook Air. Why are you not using it?
Because my microphone isn't connected to it, and it's not like all my stuff isn't connected with it, and I don't want to use a desktop or a laptop keyboard.
You don't have to. You get an adapter, and then all of your
Yeah, but see,
items plug
everything you're
into
talking
it.
about is like taking time to do things.
That requires work and effort.
Or I can just show up on the computer that's already prepared.
Yes, the one that is crashing.
The one that is
Freezing.
crashing. That's correct.
Yeah. Have you
I
restarted
have started
Audacity?
recording again.
Yep, crashing
Yes.
just like this
Wonderful.
motorcycle is on the runway. But we'll figure it out.
It's going to be
Okay.
fun to edit this one. Just
Yes,
because
it is.
just trying to splice some shit in there. And
Mhm.
Yes. I
Okay.
wish you good luck with
oh,
that.
thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
I would like to do a weather check today.
Okay.
Ooh.
It snowed here today. Can I tell you that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dang.
We had
In
some snow.
Maine?
Just a little bit.
Doesn't sound like Maine.
No.
Yeah, that does not sound like Maine, Daphne.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it is.
Mine was a little haywire, but that's typical for Texas in the spring, where it was like 44 degrees early this morning, and then it was like 73 through the afternoon, and now it's back down to like 59. So,
Yeah. It was great here today. It was like 70, mostly sunny. It was perfect.
Yeah, 75 here. Perfect weather for
Absolutely.
me.
Yeah.
2 days from now, it's supposed to be 90.
Yeah, it's supposed to warm up pretty good
Welcome.
here. I'm trying to remember what exactly. But, Audacity closed again.
Okay, good.
cool. Yeah, spring and like early summer-ish. Very unpredictable. So I'm supposed to go to like an outdoor music festival next month, and it's either going to be 94 degrees or 62, and we don't know. It's just going to, we'll see.
Well, it's 27 degrees here now.
Yikes.
Feels like 7 degrees. It will be 41 tomorrow.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It's great. Jeff, maybe we'll just stick with the Zoom recording.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, possibly. I guess I'll just, see what happens. Oh, good. No, everything is just fucking up. Okay, there we go. All right.
I'll be in Texas in July, and it's going to be really hot because it always is.
Or you'll have a hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
That is also a possibility.
No. It is, but I hope not.
You did last year.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You got caught with Little Debbie.
That.
Yeah.
Yes. It did not diminish the fun.
No.
She got to experience, the whole hurricane, wind, rain combo where it's just like, why is water moving sideways through the air? Is that...
We have that too sometimes.
I remember the first time I went to, I was in the South, which was really in the South. I went to Miami just for 5 minutes to get on a cruise ship when I was a teenager, but I was in Chattanooga, and it was the first time that I ever experienced rain where there was like not a cloud in the sky. And I was like, what the fuck is this devilry?
Yeah, you're just like, oh, it's a bright, beautiful, sunny day, and I'm drenched. What is happening?
It's still 90 degrees.
Yep,
I don't know if I'm wet from rain or sweat right now.
Yes. The answer is yes.
That was the weirdest one.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the first time, because that's not a thing that happens in California, or at least not here, not
rain?
in the Bay Area.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Well, rain too, but that kind of rain. All right, well, should we get to a game?
I guess. I've already been playing a game today, but
Yeah, okay.
guess I can do more.
If you don't want to, we can just close up right now. That's fine too.
Yeah. It'll be our shortest episode ever at about 12 minutes.
Yeah, I'm coming here straight from D&D, where we dropped a giant monkey man off a tall building. So
As one does.
As you do.
So you had a King Kong campaign?
For real, I joked with my DM, being like, and I cast summon planes to circle around him if I can.
Did you share with your DM anything about our KOB stuff that we've been doing?
Not tonight.
No, because it was too intense with the King Kong campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, but campaign is spelled with a C.
Yes, make sure that we are clear on that, because...
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa,
she's done.
okay. Now Daphne left. Yeah, so much for using the Zoom recording.
Oh my gosh. Jeff, you're going to have a real fun time with this
nonsense. It's mayhem.
It's a madhouse.
Yeah, she was having some issues earlier with her what the hell was it, the the cord for her camera. Hello.
Hello.
You want to start the recording again?
Yes.
You said so much for Zoom recording.
No, it's batching now, like the first half of
Yeah.
it.
Uh-huh.
Batches.
I can.
Yeah.
We don't need no stinking batches.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm back. I don't know if I should stay, but
Sure, why
we'll
not?
see. Well, let's see. Let's see how it goes.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Let's get to a game.
All right. I got new markers and eraser and everything.
Yeah, let's get to the
Time
game.
to play Buff Family Feud.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh, boy.
I have here a.
Are you our host, Beef Harvey?
Oh my god. What is that about?
That's good. That's good. I have here a selection of, I believe, real, actual questions and answers from Family Feud that were collected through BuzzFeed or something, one of those kinds of things. And we will be going through some of these. I'm kind of picking and chewing. Some of them are just not very good.
You're picking and chewing them?
He's
Are they
picking and chewing,
delicious?
yeah.
I'm picking and chewing them.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like blueberries. Blackberries right off the
Yep. So, if everyone is ready to get started, we can begin.
Yes.
I'm ready to be started.
Good. So the way I am going to do this is I'm going to give you the question. You are going to write down your answer. And that way there's no, buzz in who gets first kind of thing or anything like that. And I will tally the points. I'm thinking we'll go up to 300, but we'll see. Not 300 correct answers.
It's like, man, buckle in. We're going to be here for a while.
300 based on the number of points, the number of people who said each answer.
No wonder we never get to play Fall Guys anymore.
Okay, well, we're going to pause for a minute because Excel just crashed.
Yes.
So I am going to pull up Excel on my MacBook now.
I told you. You might need to.
I can't really switch around my microphone at this point and do all of that.
No.
But I can at least pull up that.
Yeah.
I did save it to, especially because I was concerned about this. I did save it to OneDrive.
Well, your computer doesn't like to run more than one program at once.
That's the biggest issue. Is that it's like it's having issues with like the memory or something like that, where it's just everything is using up way too much memory.
Oh, I thought it was because it doesn't remember what it is.
It doesn't remember that it's a computer. Yeah,
it's a PC computer.
That's what it is.
Needs to get a little edgier.
All right. I'm also going to have to shut down Zoom because that froze while the Excel is still trying to figure out what it's doing. So I'll be back in a minute. Maybe if I can even get Zoom to close. Honestly, at this point, I can't even get the task manager to open. Everything is just stopped.
Oh my goodness.
Can you still hear us, Jeff?
I can hear you fine, but everything is frozen. So
okay, so Peg has decided we're playing Jeopardy instead, and the answer is what is
technical issues?
Oh man, Jeff, are you? He's still. Oh boy!
You might have just yanked the cord out of the wall.
I would have honestly. Remember what I told you that I did with the keyboard tray that used to be on my...
Mm-hmm.
I would probably take that computer outside and do the same thing. I have a new tray. I just have to put it together. I got really angry because the keyboard tray fell off for about the 100th time, and I took it outside and threw it across the yard.
Yeet.
Like, bye-bye. And I felt better. And I felt better after. I felt better after that.
Took it out back and shot it.
No, I threw it across the yard.
Tied a bag of rocks to it and made it go sleep with the fishes.
He's back.
Not having fun right now. Not even going to try and start Audacity right now.
Don't. We'll use the
I'm
Zoom
not.
audio.
I know. Okay, well.
Okay.
Let's get back to it.
Alrighty.
Second.
Okay.
All right. I have no idea where we left off, but
Survey says LFG.
let's fucking go. Yes.
Peg is having way too much fun with his whiteboard, which none of our listeners can see.
It's just for me and a little for you.
He's entertaining
and a little
himself.
bit of Monica in his life.
Yes.
All right. So I'm not going to have you guys do random number generators or anything like that. I'm just going to random number generate and go based on that. So, question number 1. Name some place a teenager complains about having to go.
Oh God. Okay.
Everyone ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, reveal. Jerry says school. Peg says school. Daphne says school, maybe? Yes. School. The number 1 answer, school.
I remember those days.
Yes. Follow up or
I remember
other
back in the day.
Other possibilities: church, family function, the dentist or doctor.
Church was gonna be my first answer.
Church was number 2. Church is number 2.
I was going to say grandma's house.
Call that family function. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always loved going to Grandma's house.
I know. She made the best cookies, and it always smelled good, and yeah.
My grandma had celiac, so the cookies weren't necessarily the selling point. But it had plenty of other great qualities.
Okay.
Ribbon candy.
Yeah, you tried to pick one piece up and the whole thing comes up.
Where does every grandmother get those candies?
I have no
They're
idea.
only sold to grandmothers.
The little like
the
hard candy that has the juicy center, and it has a watermelon wrapper.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to reach a certain age before you even have access to those.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
They card you at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So after one question, all 3 of you have 56 points.
All right.
Excellent. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like this game so far.
Okay.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
This is a weird one. Let's just go with it though.
Okay.
We don't do weird here, sir.
No, this is a very buttoned up show.
Zero nonsense. Name a way that eggs are prepared that could also describe a person. I don't know. I didn't come up with these questions, but poached would not be the best answer.
Oh, dang it. Let me erase.
The most dangerous game. All right. If you're all ready, you can 1, 2, 3 reveal. Scrambled, and Jerry says over easy. Scrambled was the number 1 answer.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I have been scrambled many times, so it was very easy to figure.
Jerry's is like how you would describe a bad date that still went all the way.
Wow, okay.
Just about to say something like that.
Say something more along the lines of easy getting along with or something like that, but no.
Well, what's the part that, but thankfully it was over easy.
Okay. Let's go with some of these I'm throwing out because it's like 90 people said the top answer and two said anything else.
Yeah, we don't
It's
want to
like
just end the game so fast.
they're the kind of ones that would have been on the the third round, of the game. So throwing out some of those. Um okay, this is an interesting one. Tell me something that you have that has lasted longer than most of your relationships.
This could be really. This could be. Okay, I'm going with it because I think it's perfect, and I think you. I don't know.
If the question was lasted longer than some of your prime ministers, an answer would be head of lettuce.
Gallon of milk.
All right. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Jerry says shoes, Daphne says batteries, and Paige says Netflix account. Shoes was the number one answer, but not by a lot. Nothing was really stood out there. Neither of the other two are really on here. Nothing electronic like that.
So those would be considered on Family Feud. Good answers. Good answers.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
I thought my answer was perfectly amazing.
Yes. Other ones on here
for usage:
jewelry, house, car, friendships, pet, children, job.
I would hope most children last longer than relationships.
Oh gosh!
For the most part,
Yeah.
For the most part, they do.
Okay.
Okay. Next one here. Name something or things that you would post on social media. I should say, name something you would take a picture of and post on social media.
Okay.
All right. Waiting on Jerry.
I should say something that I'm pretty sure that Peg is actually going to put for his, but I'm not putting it. But I think I know what.
OnlyFans does not count as social media.
Oh, okay.
They do, I believe, have a share button on there. I know Pornhub did, or does, whatever.
And you would know this how?
Because I've seen people post about, like, why the hell would they put a share button on?
I wouldn't know. It's banned in Texas.
I know. No kidding.
It is?
It absolutely is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mandatory church is coming next. You'll be doing that.
No, see, that's why you get a VPN.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that I would know these things.
No. All right. You can reveal in 1, 2, 3 now. Jerry and Daphne say their pet, and Paige says my food. The number one answer was selfie.
Yep.
The number two answer was vacation photos. I will include pets in with pictures of friends because they absolutely are.
Okay. Yeah.
And food was just right below it.
I had a feeling that's what Peg was going to put.
I mean, I literally just a couple days ago sent you some pictures of the most magical biscuits and gravy.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
those did look amazing.
So good.
Those did look pretty amazing.
I need to have those to compare them against our lovely Spice Place.
Yes.
Yes. I'll have them shipped to you. I'm sure they'll still be good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with this one here. Name a reason that someone might ride their bike to work. I have done this before. Not just on a one-time basis, like for a job where I worked a little ways away, and I would bike to the subway station and then transit in. All right. If everybody is ready.
I think my answer is not good. But
that's okay. Don't worry. Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer. You can reveal. Jerry says car problems. Paige says no car. Daphne says it's a short commute. I like Daphne's answer. It doesn't really work with anything here.
Of course not, but
So it is a good answer.
Yeah. Neither does Jerry's, really. Number one answer is no car. Other possibilities are exercise, save gas, and for the environment. At this point, Paige is leading with 170, Daphne at 128, and Jerry just slightly behind at 104.
Okay.
Okay. Name something people do when they are bored.
I'm going to go with second answer. Second. No. Because this is a family show.
It is not a family show.
It's
in the title.
In the sense that
Family Feud.
Family, but
Yes, but Buffalo isn't a family show.
Oh, most
the questions are
decidedly
from
not.
Family Feud.
Okay.
But a lot of those questions are
Right.
pretty. There's a lot of penis in those answers.
Yeah.
Honestly, there really is.
There really is.
And the funniest part about it is the ones where it's like, there'll be a question like, name something that is covered by your pants. And someone will say penis, and Steve Harvey will be like, oh my, why would you possibly say that?
I know, when so
why
many
would
of
your
those...
mind go there?
But like the prompts are set up for that kind of those moments.
Name a
lot of
5-letter
times.
word that rhymes with weenus. You know? What? How can you? This is a family show.
Okay.
Okie doke. If you are ready, please reveal. If you are not ready, reveal anyways. Gary says video games. Daphne says scrolling social media. Paige says eat, which I have very often done. It is not listed on here. Apparently, these 100 people are better adjusted than we are. Sorry, Jerry had...
Video games?
Jesus Christ, man.
It's okay. Your brain, Jeff, to quote our earlier answer, you're scrambled. It's okay.
Anyway, that was just for Jeff. If you know you got it.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What did you put?
Oh, it's erased now. It's gone forever.
It's gone.
Sorry.
Never mind.
Except I'm recording the Zoom.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I wanted to see.
Number one answer was watch TV.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Number two answer is play video games. And I'm going to throw social media in with video games.
Oh, Facebook is a game now.
Well.
Because I feel like this question had to be from a little while ago because there's no phone anywhere on here or internet.
Are you kidding? People are on their phones constantly. That's what
Exactly.
everybody does when they're bored.
Watch TV, play video games, read a book, take a nap. Nobody reads books.
But naps. Naps are a
is
wonderful
good one.
thing.
Yes. Yes.
So my other first instinct answer that I wasn't going to go with fully, but kind of maybe did,
Was also
definitely
wrong.
not an answer also. Okay,
Definitely
cool.
not. Definitely
Okay.
not an answer. Although that is something to do when you're bored.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's go with this one here. Name something people might only do once a week. Fake, that's still the wrong answer.
I just erased it, damn it.
I don't know.
Whatever you come up with, we'll tell you it's a good answer.
It's the rules.
It is the rules.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Many years ago, my parents and some of my dad's family tried out for Family Feud. And that was one of the things that someone in the family had to get a little bit like noted for. Like, you need to support even if it's a terrible answer. Like, please do not respond with, that's not a good answer.
What an idiot. So I don't know anybody who's been on Family Feud, but I do personally know two people who have been on Price is Right. So there's that.
I know someone who's been on Jeopardy.
Nice. Actually, there's an old, I don't know if it's floating around now because Instagram stories go away. So I bet I might have saved the videos of watching the Family Feud episode with my friend. and her winning the car, and then being like, "Yay!" and then like panning it off the TV and be like, "And are you driving?" And like the car was sitting in the driveway outside, and I was like, "Yay!" Like we can go look at it. It's kind of cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, you can reveal.
Ooh.
Clean the house, call your family. Yeah.
The one that lives with you. You just like finally decide like, family gather once a week.
Number one answer is laundry, house chores around the house. Others, grocery shop, exercise, go to church, mow the yard. People should be calling their family more often than Daphne does.
I don't even call them that much.
Or less often, maybe.
Right, yeah.
Maybe they're like, why would you do that once a week?
Once a week? God, I need boundaries.
No. All right.
All right.
No, not all right. Me and Jerry were, but yours wasn't on there.
You're right. Here we go. Fill in the blank here. Tongue blank.
I'm being good.
Yeah.
Tongue blank.
Tongue.
I'm
blank.
not going to go with my first instinct again.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it was like a bad one, just I came up with a better answer.
See, now I don't have another answer, though.
I'm starting
Just
to
put it.
wonder where
Good answer. Good answer.
where people's heads live.
Mm-hmm.
If they're
Most of them, it's just above their shoulders.
Yeah.
But
Daphne, do you want to peek into my brain?
Jerry, I've been in scarier places.
I haven't pulled back the curtain yet.
Okay.
All right. If you are ready, you may reveal. Jerry says depressor. Daphne says twister. And Paige says twister, not the Bill Paxton one. The number one answer, tongue-tied. Number two answer, tongue-in-cheek.
That was my first instinct. I should have gone with it.
Number three, with 10 people, tongue twister. Number four, with 7, tongue depressor.
Dang it.
So nobody really did much on that particular one.
Okay.
How about another fill in the blank?
Whatever, Jeff, bring it on.
Fill in the blank. Lady blank. And parts is not the right answer.
Okay, I gotta find another answer then.
All right. See, the reason I didn't go with tongue in cheek because I was like, is it just one word or can it be multiple
Yeah,
words?
that's the thing. That wasn't explained.
I didn't specify because it didn't specify.
Yeah. So I'm just going.
I mean, it's better than the guy who, when the question was pork blank, and it answered with you pine. Yes, that is a legitimate answer on Family Feud.
Family Food.
Family Food.
If this was Family Food, Paige and Jerry would be kicking my butt.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that show really serves.
Yeah.
It's open all night.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You may reveal. Jerry says bug. Daphne says twister. No, crossed out. And the tramp. And Paige says, took me a second to read that because I thought it said in read. Lady in red.
Mm-hmm.
Number one answer, Gaga.
Ah.
Oh.
God.
Number two answer, Lady Luck. Number three, Lady Godiva. Number four is Ladybug. Lady in Red and Lady in the Tramp are not on there.
Jeff, did you get this from the 1950s? No, you didn't, because Lady Gaga is on.
Yeah, Lady Gaga was around in the 1950s. Absolutely.
Yes.
That makes sense. Lady Gaga definitely came out before Lady and the Tramp or Lady in Red.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's favorite old Hollywood starlet, Lady Gaga.
Okay. Name an American city where they know how to party hard. Since we're all such, wild party animals.
No, I'm going with it.
Mm-hmm. It's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave it.
Okay, good. Please reveal your answers. Pake
That's a
has
good
said Hollywood.
The D fell off the
Daphne
sign.
says New York City. The D fell off the sign. Okay,
It's
got
down
it.
there.
Isn't that that's BoJack, right?
But BoJack Horseman is
And
at least
Jerry
it gets
says
stolen.
Miami.
Yeah, it's not Miami, it's Miami.
Miami.
Oh, I'm sorry. Miami. Nobody
Why
said
am
the
I
number
gonna have
one
the right
answer.
answer? That's what you're thinking.
What was
Nobody said the number one
Las
answer.
Vegas.
New Orleans. New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
Number 2, New York City. Number 3 was Las Vegas. Number 4, Los Angeles, Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
And number 5, Miami, which I definitely would have said, like, I think more than New York City. You know, I associate Miami with partying, but
Yeah.
Oh, like
the 305. You got Mr. 305. You got the Pitbull. He's partying with everybody.
When you said that, when you were reading the question, Jeff, all I could think of is Andrew WK. When
party
it's time
hard.
to party.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Current scores: Pake at 217, Jerry at 195, Daphne at 189. All quite close still. Okay. Let's go with this one here. Name a place you stop going to when you're broke. Jerry is writing an entire novel.
I changed my answer. Okay.
Please reveal. All 3 say restaurants, and Pake says like Denny's.
Mm-hmm. Fanciest of
fancy,
restaurants.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Restaurants is the number 1 answer. Congratulations.
I gave that answer, but even when I'm broke, I'll still order on DoorDash.
Yeah.
I can't bring myself. I'm having a very hard time trying to stop with DoorDash.
So I went to like a reservation only kind of place for brunch this weekend where I took those pictures and sent to you guys. And like my friends that I met up with and did that with, it was just like the amount of money we spend when we come here is insane. But it's the one thing that I'm like, I allow myself that kind of spending on. Is like food is gonna be my thing. And I'm like,
yeah.
No, it's worth it.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with this one here. This could be an interesting one. I have no idea how this is going to go, but name something you stuff just as full as you possibly can. I would love to know where they find these 100 people that they survey.
Yeah, I've had the same thought. It's like I've never been surveyed before for random questions.
I feel like it's like at a mall in, Burbank.
Glendale.
Yeah, exactly.
Burbank, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Please reveal your answers. Jerry says suitcase. Pig says suitcase. And Daphne says a stuffed animal / Build-A-Bear.
No. She means regular animals or a Build-A-Bear.
No.
Taxidermy. Yes.
No.
Number 1 answer was turkey.
Oh.
But you're not supposed to stuff a turkey like that.
No.
I can't explain why 39 people
America's
said,
wrong.
That's what people said. Number 2, trash can.
That's good.
Suitcase and teddy bear were also on there.
I will tell you about suitcases. It's great.
Tell me about suitcases.
It's great if you want to stuff them really full. The problem is if they're overweight, you're going to have to open it up and take stuff out. So I stopped doing that.
Yeah. Of course, the foodie part of me, again, what's the first thing that came to my head that I had to push aside and move on? Was manicotti.
Surprisingly, America did not overwhelmingly say manicotti.
No.
I don't know why.
Okay. Here we go. If you ran your fingers through a loved one's hair, what would you hate to find in it?
Okay.
I just realized with the 300 limit, we're getting possibly close, depending on what you guys answer here.
Well, I think there's only one answer.
I mean, no, I have several answers
Yeah,
here.
but I think there's
one best answer.
Yes.
There is definitively one best answer with this question, but it's not overwhelmingly. That is not 90 out of 100. Are you ready, Jerry?
Yes.
Okay. Please reveal. Jerry says dandruff, Pig says lice, and Daphne says bugs. The number one answer, lice or bugs.
They
Dandruff
belong.
was number 2.
They belong in a
They belong in a
PLL.
PLL instead, which of course,
As
we
we,
all
it's a pumpkin
is a
lice
pumpkin
latte.
lice latte.
Yeah,
Yes.
we've established this.
It's lore now, right?
Yes, that's correct. So that was dandruff was 13 people, lice and bugs was 45.
Damn.
Pig hit 300 on the nose with that answer.
For Sparta!
So I think we will call it right there.
I think that we should. That's great.
I was looking at it and went, oh my gosh, if Pig gets this one, he will actually hit 300
Yeah.
like he's playing darts.
Mhm.
Yes. Boom. I didn't want to bust, because then I'd have to go back down to 150.
Absolutely. I didn't even mention that rule, but that does happen. Yeah.
That's how that works.
That's
Gotta nail
how
it
that
perfectly.
works. Oh
Great.
my gosh.
Good job.
Well,
Nick.
way to go, Pig. You did call at the beginning
I
of the
did
game
say, yeah.
that you were going to win.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to make sure that you weren't a liar. You know?
I don't remember.
Sorry, it was rigged.
Yeah. That was some wrestler. That was part of like his promo gimmick for a while, is he'd say something like that. And he goes, by the way, that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. I think it's a Paul Heyman thing.
It could be. You know who would know? Probably Ben.
Probably.
You could ask him.
Yeah. Let's phone
I
a
feel like
friend
that was.
right now.
I definitely feel like that's a Paul Heyman thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when he was working
Call
with Brock
Ben.
Lesnar.
He might. He probably knows.
Mm-hmm.
He probably knows the answer.
He might still be up.
Are you really?
Ben, you're on live with Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Jeff's playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I need this. He's calling him right now.
Mm-hmm. He's not going to answer. It's 1 a.m.
Are you
You're actually calling him?
He's actually calling him, yes.
You said to. I'm just following directives here.
I'm really surprised he's not up.
He might be just watching something.
You've reached
Sorry, unfortunately, your phone a friend did not
I'll
work.
get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Hey, Ben, you were going to be live on Buffalo podcast, but you didn't answer. But it also is 1 a.m., and so that makes sense. You're probably asleep. Anyway, wrestling promo stuff. It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. That's Paul Heyman, right? I don't know. You can't really tell me that right now, but I'll fill them in and think. But I think that's a Paul Heyman thing. And Debbie said, call Ben. He'll know. So I did that because I was ordered to do so. Anyway, yeah.
Wow.
Love you. Bye.
Ordered to do so.
Wow.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Such
Oh
a
my
compliment
gosh.
that I am such
Mm-hmm.
a dominating
You're that forceful.
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that forceful?
Wow. I'm
Oh, my
so
gosh.
flattered.
I'm certainly, well, I'm very happy you don't need any engineering questions answered at 2 a.m.
Jerry, you might be
Because
up.
he's not awake until 3.
Yeah.
Actually, I woke up at 5 this morning.
Yeah, you need to stop doing that.
I know.
I mean, if you want, I will just head down there and knock you out so you can get some more sleep. I can do that because I'll probably still be up.
Yeah, no kidding. Huh?
Oh, okay. So that was Family Feud. Congratulations
Great.
again, Peg.
Yay.
That's all I got. I'm done.
Yeah.
Are you
I've-
sure?
as soon as I'm done with the game, I'm just like, I'm done. Whatever. I've moved on.
Well,
That's enough of this.
because between all of the pauses and the restarts, you might get 35 minutes out of this episode.
No, I knew
Yeah.
it was not going to be a super long one, but
Yeah, well, and it's going to be your most editing, most
Oh my
tough
God.
editing challenge ever.
oh God,
It's
I'm
okay,
gonna
Jeff.
have like
Love it.
12 different files.
You are.
Yes.
I
You
know I
are.
am. I know. I
For
am.
yourself, you'll have 12 different files.
Yes.
For everyone else,
Hey, you stopped the Zoom recording in the middle.
so we're not going to use it.
We're not talking about me.
It's your file that's. I mean, I could put them together and make things work for you, but I mean, I don't know if I should.
No, I don't think you should. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well,
Good fun.
if you guys have liked what you've heard in this episode where we played Family Feud, come
Fuck
back.
Family Feud.
Family
Get it
Feud, yeah.
right.
That's an order.
Who knows? Next week you might have Peg, Jeff, and Jerry on their own, wandering aimlessly.
We might have been on retainer. I don't know. So we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He'd be fun to have on.
This
as a
whole
guest.
episode is just.
And folks, and you thought the Flictionary episode was, disastrous sometimes. But it wasn't disaster, it wasn't a disaster in the game. It was just a disaster with all the technical issues.
We'll see how it turns out in the end.
You know what? This episode is going to sound just fine when it comes out.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll make it sound terrible so that everybody
On
understands
purpose.
what we went through.
You've got to suffer along with us.
Really? Okay. Well, if you like what you've heard, you can find us at Buffalo Podcast on Facebook and Instagram, or you can go to our website at buffalopodcast.com. Until next time.
Survey says, bye, son.
It's Buffalo, yeah! Ben, call me back.